Good day, good day. It's God Says Ministries, the House of Fire, and I'm Prophet Tavis. So what you're about to see is a word I put out after this one. There'll be a video that follows on, speaking of a certain person. And then it follows on to another video where Joseph Z is talking. About an hour ago he put it on. An hour or 2 hours ago he put it on his Facebook page. Now Joseph Z is on a different continent to me completely. I'm in South Africa and he's in the United States, and we're thousands of miles apart. But God is busy putting the same words into his messengers, those that have stood and the test of time, those that have stood through ridiculed through the test of time. So he's putting the same words, slightly speaking differently because we are different characters. So he's putting the same words. So I want you to recognize these words. Take note of these words. Snake. A snake represents the devil, as in the serpent, but a snake also represents, here on earth, represents poison. Okay? And take into account rats. Rats are vermin on the earth, basically, but rats equals plague. Okay? Now, look at the overall video, because poison and plague are coming as one. Poison and plague are joining. Look at above Joseph Z's head. I've put prophecy up that God spoke to me in 2020. Read that prophecy. It talks about snakes and opening the gates to a slumbering snake and call it good. Watch the whole thing. There's lots of clues in it. But remember, a snake, in this sense, can be a snake in the grass. The person can be a snake. But snake, also in the sense, mainly means poison. And the rats can be a guy could be a rat. A woman can be a rat. Rat somebody out. But in this sense, it means plague. But with them two together. So this is what's going on here. And this is what they, under the umbrella of health, under the umbrella of safety, under the umbrella of advanced technology, they are slipping this through. But God's going to pull the rug from underneath it. So watch this as you go along with it. The high gate of the bull. The high gate of the bull will come down. Bull gates, you will provide a financial boost for the kingdom of God, but not in the way that many people think. Lord says, I'm going to take your gates down and I'm going to reveal your riches to the righteous. Those riches that you have hidden in darkness from the light of day. Bill Gates, your gates are coming down. And all your accumulated wealth is going to be transferred to the righteous. Wealth that you have hidden in secret places. Wealth of yours and of your partners. That will be given to the righteous. Your gates will come down and be exposed to the light of day. Your secrets will come out and be revealed to the world that you have believed has idolized you. And they have. Many have. But your time is up. And your gates will come down. And your riches that you accumulated, I, the Lord Jesus, will spread it around the righteous. Yes, you will open a gate of financial wealth for the children of God. But it will be not as people think. What you have accumulated will come out of the secrets of darkness and be laid at the feet of the righteous. And my children will prosper. My children will prosper. I've been hearing that today. Little snippets here and snippets there. This is Prophet Tavis speaking to you from South Africa. And God is about to open a treasure box that was hidden for decades and decades. And the righteous will prosper. It's the 21st of July, 2024. Mark this day for the day that prosperity was released from its chains.
Mosquitoes. Let's keep watching. I got more to show you here. There's a lot of commentary on this. Why am I showing this to you? I'll tell you in a moment. Watch this. Please repost this. Look at this. He's up to it again.
This insane research they're doing about injecting mosquitoes with
Scary.
yeah, what are they doing?
So they're doing that. They've already released them in Florida, from my understanding.
The fact that you've got some genetically engineered mosquito and you're releasing it on the human race, like, holy man. The idea that you're going to contain those mosquitoes once you release them out in the wild.
Oxford, Massachusetts, and 3 neighboring towns have a
Watch this.
concern as mosquitoes carrying a potentially deadly virus called Eastern Equine Encephalitis, or Triple E, infected a resident who is now fighting for his life.
We don't want to see another human case of Triple E this year.
The rare but dangerous disease can cause swelling in the brain. There's no treatment and anyone can get infected. The death rate is as high as 30%.
Even if you do survive, usually there are long-term significant health impacts, neurological impacts.
Then get it
Oxford
sprayed.
has been declared a critical risk for Triple E, prompting health department officials to recommend a 6 p.m. curfew for outdoor activities, including club sports.
These are recommendations. They're not hard and stop requirements.
We are definitely nervous about it.
Sarah Fournier is also worried her children's sports seasons, football and cheer, could be jeopardized, but they're taking precautions by wearing mosquito repellent and long sleeve tops.
We can't stop life. They need to get out there. They need to play. This is their time to be social with their friends and be a part of a team.
Now, Triple E symptoms usually begin between 4 to 10 days after being bitten by an infected mosquito.
Crazy.
According to the CDC, now some of those symptoms can include fever, headache, and seizures. Nora?
Okay, I just want to say to you, please repost this right now, share this everywhere. Part of the reason that we're talking about this is because our good old buddy Bill Gates, honestly, just pervy Gates, the one that just kind of does what he wants to do and nobody really holds him accountable, and just because he has all the resources to do so, has not only been buying up land, mutating our meat, been just absolutely at the forefront of messing around with so many things that have to do with humanity, such as cures that are really not cures at all. They're actually the other thing. And you're recognizing all of this, and him and his little pervy talks and the way he operates and all his affiliates. And you say, why would you call him that? Well, he was on an island that rhymed with Epstein, and he's real close friends with that mess. And now he's trying to cure humanity through his nefarious, wicked scumbag agenda, which really, what does a guy that is a tech mogul have anything to do with the medical community and talking as if he's an expert on it? Let me solve the riddle for you. Money and power. He wants to gain more power by the use of his money, and he wants an ROI, a return on his filthy investment. And that's what we're seeing right now. So what's with all the mosquitoes? Why is this such an issue? Well, I'm going to get into this at a heightened level, and I have a great news. I have a prophetic sense on me today that I want to get into before we're done, because I have a word about the reckoning that's coming. There's a reckoning that's coming, and I'm going to come there in a moment with the word of the Lord, but I want to share this with you because I believe this is vital. This is a mechanism, and if this doesn't work, they're going to try a couple other ones, but here's what's going on, and it's very important. But just before I get into all of it, please repost this, share this everywhere you can. I want to say a huge thank you to you partners. If you're a partner, we love you. We thank you for being a part of this partner family and helping this broadcast go forward. If you're a viewer, we love you. We're so grateful for you. And if you want to join our partner family today, or you say, my goodness, I want to stand with this. I want to take this message further, this Watchman journalism, this prophetic journalism, and get the word of the Lord out and also see people get born again and good things happen. Please partner today. Go to josephz.com. We love to welcome you, and we will call you regularly. We will call you. You'll get a phone call from us. We never solicit you when you get that call. If you ever get a phone call from me and somebody's asking for things or trying to exchange a prophecy for money, we will never do that to you. The only way you partner here, and so many people are smart. You guys have been so intelligent about the crazy AI scams and stuff out there, that our partners are brilliant. And you guys always go to josephz.com, where you should. And that's the way you avoid all that. And I'm so grateful. If you want to join the family, please do it. You'll hear from us, and we will call you regularly. We'll be in touch. You watch. We're creating a community with our partners and our viewers. We love you. We're here for you. Now, let me get going with this. This is important stuff. It's really important. Let's start out with this Fox News article real quick. I want to show you something. This is just recently, back on August 27th, and it says New Hampshire resident, he expires after this triple EV infection as rare lethal mosquito-borne virus spreads in New England. Now, we're seeing this happen. I'll just look at this just for a moment. We're seeing this happen, and it says the health officials said Tuesday that a person who tested positive for this mosquito infection, Eastern equine encephalitis virus, has passed. And you're looking at this, and suddenly this is coming to the forefront. And although this is serious and there's real things happening, and I believe induced, and I'm going to drive this point home even further here in just a moment, I believe it's very likely that a lot of these type of illnesses or mysterious things that show up on the scene, because it's the season where we begin to pick our leaders, so they bring out all these scenarios where they can control and mass expedite fear over people to get you to do their bidding, to lock up, shut down, pull back, be quiet, and do what they want you to do, including as they try to hijack and steal the very future of this scenario that we're all living in. Now, let's look at this for a moment. And you say, why would you bring this up? What's the big issue? Well, when you see these things hitting the forefront, you see them hitting the scenes, you got to ask the question, who benefits from this? Who's already been involved in it? Why? You got to watch the small news. It's something we talk about all the time. I would really like to show you another clip here, maybe a couple clips actually. And let's look at this. Let me look right at you. Now I want you to repost this because this is important. To be forewarned is be forearmed. You know at least where this is coming from and where they're going with it. I don't think this is the only thing they're going to be inducing, but this is something that's happening. And it's Bill Gates. Bill Gates. One of the founding members or one of the higher up members of the pervert mafia. So we're looking at what's taking place, and you see all these mosquitoes. Well, who is it, preemptively, that was involved in mosquito farming? Mosquito Gates was. Mosquito Bill. Let's call him Mosquito Bill. Let's look at his factory, and let's look at a commercial following that he put out like back in 2020.